Welcome, welcome, welcome to Story Time with me, Miss Sheila. I hope you're having a wonderful and beautiful day. Today's story is called Where's Rodney? Let's find out where he is, okay? Okay. Rodney! Where is Rodney? Once again, Rodney wasn't in his seat, and Miss Garcia had had enough. But Rodney had interesting things to do, like watch a big black bird soar over the cafeteria that smelled like yesterday's lunch, or catch a tiny pill bug creeping across the windowsill. He stood on his tippy toes to find the stray dog that bullied the neighborhood. Rodney was inside, but he wanted to be outside. Outside was where Rodney always wanted to be. So I guess he doesn't want to be in the class. Miss Garcia let out a long, deep breath. She stepped behind Rodney and tapped him on the shoulder. Rodney joined the class. The word of the week is majestic. Miss Garcia said, majestic. Can you tell us what it means? Rodney looked around the classroom. There are a million eyes looking back at him. Nope. Miss Garcia took another deep breath. Rodney balanced on one foot like a pink flamingo. Su Ling giggled and covered her mouth. Then he hopped into the air like a cricket. Coley chuckled. Then Rodney stretched out his arms like an eagle, soaring high above the Sit down, Rodney, Miss Garcia said. The whole class roared with laughter. Oh no, he's being the class clown, but at the wrong time. Okay, majestic means grand and beautiful. Rodney, if you can't do your homework, you won't be able to go on the field trip to the park on Friday. Oh, and he wants to be outside, right? But Rodney didn't care. He knew all about the park. It was a small, triangle shaped patch of yellow grass next to the corner store and the bus stop. It had one large cardboard trash can and two benches where some grown ups sat all day long. Yes, Rodney knew the park well. Anyway, Mama said to stay far, far away from that park. When the 3 o'clock bell rang, Rodney ran outside. He darted across the street, past Miss Jackson, the crossing guard. Walk, she yelled. But he ran. He ran past the corner store. He ran past the bus stop. Then he ran past the triangle-shaped patch of yellow grass and the two benches and the broken gate with the bully dog where the bully dog slept. Now he could see Mama peeping out the window. She opened the door and gave him a big hug. I'm glad you're inside, she said, but outside was where Rodney wanted to be. Very early on Friday, the old yellow bus squeaked, jerked, and rattled out of the school parking lot. Even before it reached the front gate, Su Lin and Emily were singing and playing clapping games. Everyone was excited, but not Rodney, and he knew that when they got to the park, they would all see he was right. Parks are no big deal. The bus turned the corner onto Second Street, but Rodney thought the bus driver must be lost because he drove past the bus stop, past the corner store, and even past a patch of yellow grass. Sulin and Amina kept singing and clapping. The old school bus rumbled, roared, and creaked farther and longer than Rodney has ever been. So it's not to the same place he was thinking. Nope. Rodney gazed out the window. He stared at the white lines in the middle of the great highway. He counted the big trucks that passed the bus. He leaned to see the birds float above the fields of tall, dry grass. He watched the people in wide straw hats picking fruit and vegetables in neat rows. Hmm. The old bus clanged, coughed, and choked. It climbed higher and higher until a great mountain swallowed it whole. At the other end of the tunnel, The mountain spilled out the old bus into a flash of sunshine. No one laughed, no one talked, and no one wiggled. Su Ling and Emmy even stopped singing. Look, everyone, Miss Garcia announced. It's the park. And finally, Rodney was outside. It kind of looks like the bus went right through the tree. What a cool picture. At the park, he was higher. He went up a cliff. He was lower. He was bigger than the ants. He was smaller than the huge tree. He was louder. He was quieter. Because look, he saw a bird nest with baby eggs in there. He was faster, running around seeing what he could see. And then he was slower, like climbing up the rocks. Rodney was outside, more outside than he had ever been before. Hooray! The sun sank in the sky. It was time to leave. Some of the children chattered and giggled. Some munched on leftovers, others dozed. Su Ling and Emmy sang more songs. Where's Rodney? Miss Garcia asked. Rodney was sitting quietly, gazing out the window. Miss Garcia sat beside him. Do you like the park, Rodney? Do you think he liked the park? I think so. That's the end of the story. So I hope you enjoyed that story, and I hope that you behave in class so that way you can go and enjoy your adventures that your teachers take you on or your parents take you on. Until next time with me, Miss Sheila, keep shining your light bright. Bye for now.